Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome to another video where I go through how much would you pay for the new Mark 8 Golf R. So yeah, I'll get straight into it really. So yeah, you join me in my Mark 7 Golf R. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the channel, I've kind of documented it for the last few years here. Trying to keep it warmed up and moving during lockdown because it really has not done many miles at all. So yeah, just taking it out for a drive, not particularly fast, just getting it warm. It's already binged up on me to say that its service is due within the next sort of 28 days, so I will be asking for your advice actually on that. It needs a Haldex service on here. It's its 3rd year service, so I will be doing that. It also needs getting up to temperature. Also need vans to not be in the way. Yeah, and you get all the instrument cluster for that as well, so that's quite cool. My other half has actually just popped out as well to presumably jumpstart her dad's car because it's got a flat battery. And if you're I did a video on here and my fiance's dad is subscribed to the channel, and I said in the video what to do with your car when it's not moving, and one part of it was just to turn it on and run it for 20 minutes just to get it going. And yeah, obviously they have not done that, and they are paying the price because when you want to go out and you want to use your car, you can't. So yeah, hopefully she sorts that out, and if she doesn't, I'll help her out as well. I'll just move the car out of the way. So all fun and games during lockdown. But yeah, as I go for a nice drive in my lovely Mark 7 Golf R, let's talk about the Mark 8 Golf R. We know a fair amount of it. I've done plenty of images and videos on the car, and it's freaking awesome. It looks really, really cool. I'm quite excited about it. I'm always quite excited about new things, and VW have kind of got it going on at the moment. Yeah, it's a good time for like the R division. It looks quite interesting. GTIs, GTI TCRs look quite interesting. But for example, my Mark 7 Golf R on the costs front of things, when I bought it back in 2017, this car new would have been about £33,000, and that's a 3-door manual with metallic paint. So 33 grand, that's what you're paying. What would you be paying for a 5-door DSG Golf R? Because that's what they're all going to be. They're going to be 5-door DSG Golf Rs. What would you be happy to pay? I reckon that car is checking out. I keep increasing my range. I actually think it's going to start from about £37,000 now in the UK. Is that too much to pay? Yes. It's a lot of money, an awful lot of money to pay for a base car. I did not think buses came down here, but it turns out they do. So I'm going to... Can I sneak through? He's gone on the grass. And a very old Fox as well. Oh, there's some guy in a very nice M3, no doubt going to be coming right up my arse anytime soon because he's probably out for a drive. Oh, fun and games. Lost my train of thought. It's just nice to be out in the car, it really, really is. £37,000, is that too much? Now, when I went shopping, when I was looking for a new car for my Fiesta ST, I was put off by the Focus RS because the dealer told me that they wanted 38 grand for the car, and that was back at 2016, 2017 time. £37,000 for a hatchback. Can you cast your mind back to 2013 when the A45 came out, and that car was about 38 grand, and that was an extortionate amount of money. Now I know times have changed and all that kind of stuff, inflation, all that stuff, but yeah, it's still an awful lot of money. And in times where people are going to have to be really, really, careful with what they spend, can it be justified on something like that? You could get yourself a nice Mark 8 R line, for example, if you're inclined to, for about, I spec'd an R line up actually for about a good one, for about 29,000. You have to go so slow over this road, otherwise you get bumped out. Anyway, 37 grand, that's what I reckon it's going to cost. They haven't really announced anything, but I reckon it's going to be £37,000 because I reckon the GTI, the base GTI, is going to be about 33,000, and I reckon the TCR is going to be about 35,000. So that would make the Golf R about 37,000. That's the pricing structure. That's how they will market it. Is that too much? Would you pay that much for a MK8 Golf R from what you've seen? And you know, if you don't know too much about it, check out the videos on my channel because I've done loads on the MK8 Golf R. For me personally, that's a lot of money. And if you're in a Mark 7 Golf R at the moment, would you want to go for that? I like what I have at the moment. I like the manual gearbox. I like having it in 3 doors. I don't, you know, it's just me and my other half. We don't have kids or anything like that. And when I do need the back seats, it's perfectly usable for people to get back in there. So I don't really care that I've got 3 door. Let me slow down and let this car go. I always tuck in the wing mirrors, not because I'm too worried that it's going to get knocked off, but it's just, I don't know, I've just always done it. Oh, we've got horses as well on the way. There's everything going on. As the car continues to get warm and used, which is great, I will have to go very slowly because there's 2 horsepowers there and there's 300 here. Anyway, I think that's too much money. What do you think? Do you think it's too much money? Will you be going one? Are you talking to your VW dealer and saying, when is this Golf R Mark 8 coming out and I want to buy one now? You know, it's interesting times at the moment, but I still believe it's a cool car. So what would you do? I think that's too much money. We need to know more about it, but we already know quite a lot about it. Cars are very expensive new. We'll have to see what sort of deals they do. Back in 2014 with the Golf R, they did some tremendous lease deals, which is why you see so many on the market, particularly in the UK. Will they do something with the Mark 8? Who knows? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is that too much money for a Golf R? And would you be buying one? And I'll be really interested to know. As for that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.